Hello, how are you? I hope you are doing well. It's another beautiful day. It's a day for you to make the best of it. Lock your mind on the positive thoughts, positive vibes. It's very important, you know. I'm still having me tea, It's good for you to drink a lot of water and at the same time to eat healthy, eat good food, drink up good water. It's very, very important. I am still dressed in all this kind of like abayas and cameos and stuff like that because it's easy. I don't have to dress up and all that and what have you. So don't come preaching about my clothes. Nobody has a wardrobe allowance or anything for me, so I do my things to my own satisfaction and I feel like it. So don't come preaching about my clothes and stuff like that. Go and face your own dance and stuff, but always lock your mind on the positive thoughts and stuff. That's why we are here. The world is like a space, like a bowl. You're like in a bowl and everything is the same. It's the same night, it's the same day. It's just that sometimes there are obstacles. So you are the ones to make it more, more inspiring, more interesting, more motivating, by relating with positive mindsets, so you don't end up, presenting negative flow to you and the people around you. So it's still the same thing as the world, and it's still the same thing. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It's still the same thing. It's the same cycle of life. So you must do your best to make sure that you stay motivated, inspired. So today we're going to be talking about inspiration and what inspiration does and how it builds our society. And also like motivations and stuff like that. Inspiration, motivation. You have to be motivated to be inspired. You have to be inspired to be motivated. So we are here today to try and get that going. So because I noticed that there are lots of people who don't even know the essence of, what some certain things, they don't get fired up with positive things and stuff, or mindset and stuff. Their mindset is still locked up in negativity and different aspects of things. We are still in the month of Ramadan. I noticed that I have a lot of northern Nigerian followers from Niger, from all the African countries and stuff. I'm honored, and I hope that we also find ways to make our situation better. So on inspiration today is that inspiration helps us make our country better. When you are inspired, you would try to do things in the most sane manner, corrupt-free manner and stuff, because you are inspired, you are passionately driven to help your people be better. So when you go into office and you're inspired to love your people, to make your people better, you won't go looting. So all those leaders who are not inspired and the ones going into office, I just hope that they will be inspired to do the good things to their people, because you, the people, also reflect the kind of leaders that you have in your offices. So you have to also be inspired to make sure you give the right set of people chance so that they can come and govern or lead you people to a better transaction. Because if you're not inspired, everything becomes a business. I eat, you eat business, and when you eat, I eat, you create all this criminal loopholes. You have all this terrorists, you have bandits, you have kidnappers and stuff, because nothing is done for the sake of the people, but it's done on I eat, you eat business. Everybody wants an opportunity. Everybody wants to make sure that he gets to the highest post or he gets to the highest order to try and make his life more relevant, more important. It's like taxing yourself that you want to do this. But when you find yourself on the seat, I speak to all those leaders to try their possible best to make sure that they impact their people rather than I eat, you eat business. Because the I eat, you eat business does not develop the people to their potential. They keep saying we have potential, because we need to make this more of like an investment place. We need to make it more on like a safe place for all kinds of people internationally, locally, even within Africans and stuff, to come and do transactions. Not that they are scared, they set up an industry, everything will just, go into mismanagement. Like I noticed on my farm recently, they break into the warehouse, they steal, they do this, they do that. You're trying to empower people to create a system. They're trying to hijack the system to break the system. So we have to always inspire each other, motivate each other to make sure we have a system that it's healthy for all of us, because the leaders always reflect the kind of people in the society. So the kind of people now in the society now, that's why we advocate good change, we advocate good leadership, we advocate good enlightenment. That's why sometimes you see all these videos and stuff, because it's from the mindset. Just because you've been suffering in poverty and stuff like that, that doesn't make you, less of a person when you get the opportunity to make it better. That doesn't mean you go and do I eat, you eat business. You have to try your possible best to leave a legacy, legacy of not I eat, you eat business, So these are things that you teach your children. Don't teach your children on how to become corrupt, how to manipulate the system. Teach your children how to build the system so we can reduce the criminality in our society. It's very, very important. Very, very important you get inspired the right way. You get right education, because there are two types of education, There's a negative education that you harm the people, like the education that, we have in the terrorists, the education that we have with kidnapping, bandits and stuff. Those are negative education that can harm the people, that can bring inhumane values, that can deformation of character, that can reduce the value of human beings. That's negative education. Education that can build the people, not education that can teach you how to loot from the government or teach you how to harm the citizens and stuff. That's negative education. So always get the right education that can help you groom your family, teach your children, both the girls and boys, manners of conduct and stuff. Good manners of conduct is very, very important. So get inspired the right way. Don't go about judging people when you have a whole lot of mess. You still have terrorism in your region. You still have bandits and kidnappers. Some other communities are still under attack even during Ramadan and stuff like that. And that's not a good sign of having like the situation has gone. The situation is still valid. So you, the citizens, are the ones to get the right information into your system, to your mindset, to try and reflect good conduct of transaction. So if you don't reflect good conduct, there's no way we'll have a better society. And that's why you have to get this enlightenment in a positive transaction. So you have a beautiful day. If you have any questions or any contributions, you can drop it down below. You can follow our YouTube channel. You have a blessed day, you and your family. I'm wishing you all the best. You stay positive-hearted and positive-minded and make the best of your life, and may it reflect positively to all the beautiful people around you. So peace. Bye-bye.